Hello and welcome to this Year 9 options video all about GCSE History, specifically the German option. I'm Miss Bell and I'm going to be talking you through the presentation today, and I hope you decide to opt for German History at GCSE. So, just a reminder that we have two histories on offer, History German and History Russian. I've done a separate video for History Russian, so feel free to have a look at that one. But essentially, this one will be focused on History German and what's involved specifically in the Germany course over anything else. So the exam board that we cover is AQA, and the weighting for our GCSE exam is 100%. So we have no coursework attached to history any longer. History is an English baccalaureate subject. That means that it opens more doors than it closes in terms of Key Stage 5 and then higher education as well. So history is one of the most highly thought of subjects by employers. A number of politicians, lawyers and business people have studied history, and ultimately it's a brilliant subject because it helps you to discover how your world has changed. It allows you to develop skills to look beyond the headlines, to ask questions properly and to express your own opinion. In this course specifically, you're going to gain a deeper understanding of European history, of World War I, Elizabethan England, and Britain's role in the development of medicine. And specific skills that you'll be taught about are the significance of events, causes and consequences, change and continuity, and similarities and difference. We'll also be thinking about evaluating evidence, so looking at primary and secondary sources, reaching judgments based on those pieces of evidence. And all in all, you'll become a very well-rounded individual who's able to make sense not just of other subjects in school, but of the world that we live in itself. The course itself runs from September of year 10 right the way through to the kind of Easter time period of year 11. And we fit 4 courses into that particular time. We start with the Germany course that I've just mentioned to you. Then we move on to World War I. Then we go on to Health and the People and Shaping the Nation, Elizabethan England at the end of year 11. Okay, so that's the order of the topics that we'll study. And you'll notice there are 2 papers there, more on that in a moment. So Germany, the focus is on 1890 to 1945. I'm not going to talk through every single bullet point on this screen. Feel free to pause it and have a little read through of the bullet points if you wish to. Essentially, though, the crux of this course is looking at how Germany goes from a democracy with Kaiser Wilhelm at the helm of this into a country which is a dictatorship. So we're thinking about the impact of the First World War on Germany, the impact of the Depression, the growth of Hitler and of different groups coming to power who seek to make Germany great again. And then we look at the impact of one particular group, the Nazi Party. We also study the First World War, 1894 to 1918. We're looking at the causes, the events and the consequences in terms of World War I, focusing on key areas such as the Western Front, military tactics that are used, the wider war, and again, what has led to this and what the outcome of this is. Health and the People is our breadth study. We look at 1000 to the present day. And again, we're thinking about change over time, though, with this course. So your knowledge may not be as in-depth as it was for, say, Germany or for World War I, but you're looking at patterns. And so we'll go from ancient medicine with Hippocrates and Galen, right the way through the medieval period, looking at the impact on public health, for example, the Black Death, through the Renaissance, where medical knowledge is reborn and reused and brought to light again and enhanced, right the way through into the more modern periods, where there's a revolution in medicine during the industrial period, and then obviously very much up to date in the 1900s with modern medicine. Finally, our 4th course is Elizabethan England, circa 1568 to 1603. We delve into Elizabeth's reign, looking at her successes, so the golden age of Elizabethan England, thinking about theatre, the rise of the gentry, stately homes being built, for example. And we also look at challenges she faces, both familial, so Mary Queen of Scots, and also foreign, so conflict with Spain, for example. An aspect of this course which is fascinating is the historic environment of Elizabethan England. We think about a particular site, we are given a particular site for you to study by AQA, and we'll explore the function and location of that site and what that tells us about Elizabethan England. Okay, so this is a 2-year course, obviously. At the end of year 11, you're going to sit 2 papers. So there's no papers throughout until the end. And each paper lasts for 2 hours. Paper 1 is Understanding the Modern World, and it will contain Germany and then World War I. Paper 2 is Health of the People and Elizabethan England. There are lots of careers that you might want to choose to go into for history, ranging from law and media, right the way through to tourism, medicine, advertising. Lots of opportunities. As I said to you before, history closes no door. It allows you to study any subject you want at Key Stage 5. There are some specific courses that you might wish to consider. For example, at A-level, we offer early modern history or modern history, allowing you to specialise in the area that you enjoy the most. We offer politics, law, English language or literature, and history also lends itself to studying languages, French, German, for example. We have 5 specialist history teachers within the department. Lesson activities can vary from debates, comprehension questions, making judgments, through to evaluating sources. Homework is set as per our policy, and again, it can include things like extended writing, podcasts, reading, watching documentaries. We have a range of brilliant trips too. Year 10 go to Krakow in Poland, and we visit Auschwitz as part of that trip. Year 11 visit Thackeray Medical Museum in Leeds. All years have the opportunity to go to Belgium and enjoy the battlefield trip. And then in year 12 and year 13, we have a multitude of extracurricular opportunities, such as the Mary Queen of Scots Edinburgh trip or sovereign lectures focused on specific areas that we're studying at A-level. So who should study it then? Well, anyone who's an independent thinker, who's disciplined, who's open-minded, essentially anyone who's passionate about history. Our students are fantastic, and I would welcome any Sandbach High School student to study history at GCSE. We've gained outstanding results. In 2020, for example, 42% of our students gained grades 7 to 9. We were very proud of them. And we continue to be proud of the cohorts that we've got. A number of students have gone on to study history with us at Sandbach College, and many students then go on to gain places at prestigious universities, again, study history, politics, or politics, philosophy, and economics. I just thought I'd leave you by discussing some additional information that you might want to be aware of. The first one is that there are revision guides available should you wish to find out more about our courses or get a head start for those courses. They're available on Amazon for £6.50, and they are available for all of the 4 topics that we offer. Equally, there are some podcasts on your screen at the moment that you might wish to enjoy. Again, feel free to pause the video and jot down the address so you can visit those podcasts to again get your head start for GCSE history. Last but not least, we've got some examples of documentaries that you might enjoy. Everything from The Rise of Evil through to Pus, Pain and Poison that links into our Health and the People course. Again, feel free to pause and look at those. If you've got any further questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. It's Amelia Bell, ebell at Sandbach High School, sandbachhigh.co.uk, sorry. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to many of you opting for GCSE History.